VFC 50 live tonight here on UFC Fight Pass from Topeka, Kansas. He's Joe Wilk, I'm Sean Wheelock. Joe, 2 title fights, 2 title changes.
That's right, Sean. First in our featherweight title fight, Jared Mercado, our champion, seemed to be in control, but then he was caught in a submission by Alexandre Pimentel, a nice armbar. Pimentel's our new champion. Then in the heavyweights, Daniel Gallimore lands a big shot against Abe Wagner, drops him, doesn't let him off the hook, catches him a guillotine choke, new champion in the heavyweight division as well.
8 fights in total tonight for VFC 50, and we opened in the welterweight division.
Brandon Chevrolet came out hot, but Ivy Nixon was able to get a win there, TKO from strikes in our first fight of the night.
Then we saw a top prospect in the bantamweight, Sharky Slider.
Sharky Slider dominated with his wrestling, was able to control from the top, and he gets the W.
On then to the featherweight division, Chuka Willis versus Justin Overton.
We had this one even going into the third. Chuka Willis with a big finish.
Lightweights, Zach Busha in his home state of Kansas versus another Kansas UFC veteran, Jake Lindsey.
Back and forth fight, Jake Lindsey drops him with a body shot, finished off with his hands. Big win for Jake Lindsey.
At the catchweight of 160, the Brazilian Yuri Villaforge versus another Kansan, Cody Carrillo.
We had a stand-up war on our hands briefly, and then Yuri Villaforge decided that he wanted to go to plan B. He wrestles his way to the victory.
At the catchweight of 172 pounds, another top prospect, Maki Pitolo.
He made short work of Justin Guthrie, a big knockout finish for Maki Pitolo.
The first of our 2 title fights for the 145-pound belt, Alexandre Pimentel versus the champion, Jared Mercado.
Pimentel was behind in the fight, gets a nice armbar, new champion in the featherweight division.
And our main event for Victory's heavyweight title, Daniel Gallimore versus the champion, Abe Wagner.
One big punch and then a big finish with the submission up against the fence for Gallimore.
As you would expect, a lot of finishes in the Victory cage. Next up, we're live with you from Des Moines, Iowa, June 24th, right here on UFC Fight Pass for Victory 51. More of the same expected.
Absolutely. Bright lights and big fights every time you come to the VFC.
He's Joe Wilk. I'm Sean Wheelock. This is Victory Fighting Championship on UFC Fight Pass.